Okay. Reloading, got rid of the vibration issues, so that's good. Let's see what upgrades we can do with the hunting rifle. Hunting rifle. Consecutive successful hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Stand still to enter an improved focus mode. This mode grants perfect accuracy, pulls shots towards enemy weak spots, and deals increased damage. Bullets penetrate the enemy's darkness shield. Ooh, that's the one. That's the next one. Fuck the health thing. I don't really care that much about healing in comparison to just not having to worry about the darkness shield as much. Because it'd be one thing if it was as clear as in Alan Wake 1, whether an enemy has a darkness shield or not. But it's just not. It sucks. Okay, this is Pat's room. What rooms have I not been in this place? That might be open now. I guess Auti's room is available for me to go into. The first floor has a battery that I can get. And a health pack. The other battery's still on the first floor, but I wasn't able to access it before. Maybe I can now. I am low on battery stuff. Auti! Ooh.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Blum was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Blum like to talk.
Okay, alright. There's some wisdom that can be gleaned from Auti, occasionally. Oh god, he has like a whole karaoke machine set up. Why yes, I'll take some pistol bullets. And I will just go ahead and use this trauma pad. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Now we need to go to the first floor to get the extra supplies. Mostly just want the ammo and the battery. What is this?
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Odin. I mean, they were the thing with all like the people who are like super old in this game is they were already old in Alan Wake 1, obviously. At least in terms of like Pat, Cynthia, Tor, and Odin. No, y'all can keep talking. I want to listen on your conversation. I'm sad I can't get this battery. The icon for it pops up, but it's like inside of the container. Oh, I saw it for a split second. I just gotta keep spamming F. Yeah! All right. I made it work. Bend the world to your whim. Ha ha ha. Oh shit! It's a full-on med kit that's down here. Okay. Unnecessary and unneeded, unless I really fuck up. Alright, let's get outside. All right, Rose, let's see what you're lying to me about. Profiling time.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Oh, easy peasy. All right. What else does she know?
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Rose, why'd you steal her lamp? Like, we saw Rose with the lamp before, but, you know, I was kind of hoping that it wasn't, that Cynthia would be fine. Clearly, that's not the case.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Wow, nice! Thanks, Rose.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
All right, profile Odin about the record.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby.
Your mom's name is Freya?
Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
I guess that makes sense, considering Odin and Tor are her family. But Odin and Tor weren't born as Odin and Tor. They changed their name. Light of the TV to save me from fucking... I don't... haunted... Valhalla Nursing Center. Odin? Hey, Odin. You need me to get some lights on in here? I feel like you shouldn't just be laying here basically in the dark. We've got like a bunch of case shit to do.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
Play the song. Hear Tor's apology. I should probably listen to the rest of the,
The page says the record will open the overlap.
listen to...
Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
I should listen to the rest of that manuscript page. Let's see. Saga opens the Valhalla nursing home.
Saga
overlap.
jabbed the selector on the jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
Yeah, run into the room with the spiral on it rather than the museum piece. Huh? Damn it. Okay. Only some of the doors that are locked. Available for me to open. Oh my
use
Jesus.
crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement.
Right.
Thanks.
I guess the power is like legit out here. Shit. Alright. I guess there actually might be enemies that attack us in this place. We're gonna have to clean the blood off of the floor. How do I get to the basement, though? Okay, just double checking that the old people are all safe. Alright. Basement. The basement entrance is over by the well center entrance. Gotcha. Thank God for these maps. They are effective.
It won't open.
Oh, you're kidding me. Alright. Oh, fuck. That doesn't sound good.
Wearing Bloom's coveralls again!
Hey! Are you Bloom? Whoa!
Hunting season!
I've been thoroughly let down by this hunting rifle. What do you mean a headshot does an instant kill?
Well, now there's less monsters.
That's so sad. Okay, maybe we can go into the basement from here? Oh boy. God,
Shit.
Cynthia!
I need to get the power back on. Key fob's no good without power.
Hopefully the generator isn't sitting in this water. Remember, buy more fuses, many more. Crappy old equipment keeps blowing them. Alright. I might need to get a fuse, I guess. Another one. Is this what we just got?
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination.
No, Barry.
PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Oh my god. So Barry just genuinely thinks everything that happened in Alan Wake 1 was just a nightmare? That's sad. Go ahead and reload my disappointing as fuck hunting rifle. I don't expect, like, it to one-shot on the body, but if I land a headshot, it should take him out. Like, guaranteed. Especially considering how fast these
Fuse is
fuckers
blown.
are.
Maybe there are spares nearby.
This must be a glitch or something. All the items not getting, like, used up as we progress through the game. It's just filling up the screen so much. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not coming all the way back down to this basement for this medkit. Oh. There we go. I hope I didn't miss the inventory expansion. I'm almost like about to look it up. This is ridiculous. Like if I had just one more row, we'd be chilling. We wouldn't have any problems. Alright, keep it moving forward. I'm gonna pull out the crossbow.
Can't be opened on this side.
There probably won't be any teleporting enemies down in the basement, right? Rose, spare fuses now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. All right. Well, I don't know where the laundry room is either. Emmett, taken.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things.
Touching things.
Everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Who the fuck is Emmett? Jesus. Am I about to run into this guy? A shotgun probably would be pretty effective down here, yeah?
The power's off.
Ah, here's where the fuses must be. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Sain in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jagger, born Baba Jakala in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already moved in. In his home country and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls Record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. Well, we don't approve of the mushroom stuff. Yeah, please, make us popular. Oh, wow, another manuscript page. This place
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Oh, jeez. Cynthia being taken? Cynthia corrupted.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Good fucking Christ. You know, I was thinking about this earlier, how, like, Alan Wake 2's overall story is just so much kind of, like, meaner and darker in comparison to Alan Wake 1. That really, like, continues to cement it. Good Christ. Yeah, what happened to the nice old lady who carried the light and helped save everybody? And Alan Wake 1, we fucking drowned her in her tub. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. I don't know if I want to look behind me. Wear a life jacket. Take first aid course. Someone's life might depend on it. Wash your hand, turn on the faucet. Not too hot. Apply soap to hands. Don't be stingy. Rub-a-dub-dub, at least 20 seconds. Wipe your hands until they are nice and dry. I don't really know if you need to, like, wash your hands for 20 seconds straight over and over and over again. That's a lot of time added up. But I guess it depends on the soap you use. And how dirty your hands were already. Ugh, as long as something doesn't come out of the water, we should be fine. Fuse!
A fuse. Could come in handy.
Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on the light. Yeah.
Power's back on.
Can't attack me in here, Cynthia! That is kind of what happened to you.
Shit.
Saga. Who? Who said that? Me? I didn't actually get a chance to even read the subtitle. Bolts. Ammo. Give me this. shit. I need space. I'm putting away the trauma pad. I'm gonna treat the trauma pads like I treated them in Alan's world. Fucking, they can just go in the box. I don't need to carry them around all the time. Is that everything down here? They do a relatively good job. Oh, rifle ammo. Of like marking places I have or haven't been on the map. So that makes me happy. Map, map, map. Okay, it's behind me to the left. Ah. Oh, the laundry machine is back on. Okay.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Is this Yoten Yo again? Nightless Night? Or was it Endless Night? I'm not gonna rewatch the whole thing if this is like the actual movie. But it might just be like a clip from the movie. Yeah, it was just a clip. Okay. I wonder what is happening to Alex at this point. He really did just get fucked over, yoinked away. Maybe that's what's happening to him for realsies. Got captured by the cult, and they're just beating into him. I'm really surprised they didn't attack me down there. They attacked me out here, and things were pretty lit up. The dark fucking spooky basement was just to spook me around, huh? Alright, well I guess I gotta go back inside. Oh, this is the wellness center. Although, was there anything in the wellness center that I meant to get? Map. Okay. There's a container in the staff lounge I never grabbed. Fuck it. I'm going in. Could be important. Also, there might be an enemy attacking here. Besides, the front door of this place leads out to the manor anyways. Alright. Take a right. Drawer! With... yeah, wow, okay, that did take a second to come in. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going back inside. I'll deal with the forest shenanigans later.
It was too late.
Fuck. Cynthia, please stop breaking shit. Cynthia! Cynthia? Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor. Always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Come on, Alan. Not even a little bit of you feels bad. Could have written something better for her.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Maybe it's just a pretty view. You don't gotta think she's into civil engineering for that. But yeah, obviously we know a little bit more about that.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
How's that? I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Bloom to do it. He's too slow. But it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it. Not on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There is no more light. No more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it is. Thank fuck. All right, Cynthia, it's what I said. Tom wasn't a poet. It's just the story trying to like rewrite itself so that something terrible could happen.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the Dark Presence? I feel like I'm missing some context here.
He had the picture of the shoebox in the well-lit room.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Her hobby was keeping herself
I'm
alive.
guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
It didn't work out. I hope we get like real Thomas Zane in this as well. At least like the guy who voiced him before. He sounded so nice for a very special
romantic,
woman.
huh?
T. She was not having it. All right, connecting to the dark mind of Cynthia.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Well, taken by a fucking volcano.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
It doesn't want me to find out the truth. But we're still on our way there. Let's see. Cynthia and Tor. Cynthia seduced Tor to keep him away from me. Was this? This was after the darkness stuff, yeah. Here we go. Oh, we still have plenty more to go on that. All right, 2 more. Fact versus fiction. Why did Mom leave? Why did Mom really leave is the question. I guess let's go find the... record down in the museum. Oh, can we go into GaL's room? GaLm! What do you got for us besides that manuscript page? I guess that's it. Oh, he's got some crackers and macaroni and cheese. I'm surprised they let him store the macaroni and cheese here. Crackers, I get. I don't think you can make the macaroni and cheese in here. Oh, well, you know, he's got a setup. Could be.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
I feel like at this rate, Tor's just gonna actually die. Anything I can get access to that I didn't before? Okay, besides the museum over here. Which I'm pretty sure is over here. Yep. Is this the record? Anger's Remorse.
Anger's Remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record.
Fuck, I wish I had a flare
She
gun.
will tell me where to find it.
Framed by the old gods of Asgard to memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single Anger's Remorse. What about this over here? Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through the major US cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales records with singles topping the charts and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. That was weird writing. The fans showed their love for the Reckless Rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Anderson and their cohorts. After-hour shenanigans for the musicians included a pool in a private residential neighborhood left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in a classical fashion. Not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender to the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. Alright, I'd like to see a little bit of that. Show me their tour. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. No. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder. Fat Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. The peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say: "Get the expletive out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. I mean, hey, they still kept on rocking. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul, muses Old Gods of Asgard's lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to the sound check for their concert tonight. Q. How's the reception been? Tour. Amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll. They get the spirit. They know we're not here to fuck around. That's fucking right. Why do you do what you do? I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For the glory and the fame? For the money and the sex? Or because you have something inside you that is gonna fucking burst out if you don't start using it? It's the latter. That's a good question. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? That should be pretty fucking obvious too. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn around for one final quote. Music, especially rock and roll, is the ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly. And it'll come out like a fucking thunderstorm. These guys really were hardcore rockers. Cynthia, what did you do with that damn record?
Where is Angus Remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll twinset. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Okay, but where is she?
Angus Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
Okay, it's in her bathroom. Where she was taken.
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
That also makes a little bit more sense as well in terms of like pacing. I think what I was supposed to do was come up to this room, find out the record isn't here, and then make my way up to Cynthia's room only for the lights to go out. Then I do the whole basement shenanigans. Instead, I went up to Cynthia's room just to like see what would happen. I had to deal with that whole situation.
Angus Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Angus Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
I mean, I already did. Okay. Keyboard. No, not for now. Hold on. Anderson Brothers. Oh yeah, look at all this. The record.
A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
All right. Yeah, one more piece for that one. We're getting all the pieces. Maybe Cynthia will attack me up here. I've got a shotgun ready for her. Make sure everything's reloaded. Oh. Nice try, Darkness.
Angus Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Water pressed itself into her.
Stop it, Cynthia! Jeez! You lost! I got the record already. Unless you're gonna grab me in the spiral room. Let me into there, damn it.